right, good morning to you all. Trying to see if this is all together here. Um, Sorry, I'm just looking at my screen. So, good morning to you all. I'm sorry. How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing? I hope that you all are doing well. Welcome to another Family Morning Transformation with yours truly, DMP Speaks. If this is your first time coming on with me, please let me introduce myself properly. My name is David M. Pinkson, but I go by the name of DMP Speaks. I am an empowerment speaker. I am a board certified Christian counselor, but I'm also a family restoration specialist, which means I come to be the bridge gapper between you as the parent and guardian and with your child to bring your family back together to equip you to rebuild your family dynamic. I do these lives every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. and on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. And then sometimes I'll be coming on Sundays, but not every Sunday, but just for a special presentation or just some information. So I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. It's not only a new day, but it's a new week. So I am looking for a great, blessed, fun-filled, faith-filled, hardworking week for you and your family, because the same way that I'm looking for that, I'm looking for that for my own family. So I appreciate you guys spending so much time with me on this morning. So what I want to talk about for a few moments to it's just very, very simple. Um, it's very simple. I feel like we do a lot for our children, right? We supply every need that I feel like they need, right? But one thing that I really want to say, you got to show your child that you believe in them. I'm talking to mothers, I'm talking to fathers, I'm talking to guardians, grandmas, so on and so forth. Let your child know that you believe in them, whatever that they want to do. Excuse me, whatever that they put their mind to. Let them know. Make them believe that they can do anything. There is nothing under the sun that they can't do. But help them believe that. A lot of children suffer from low self-esteem. A lot of children suffer from low self-esteem. Why do they suffer? You might ask you might ask me, why do they suffer, DMP Speaks? A lot of them suffer because they really don't believe that they have the ability, to do some amazing things in this life. A lot of children don't believe that they have the intelligence, the smarts, the wit, right? The energy, the strength. And I'm not just talking about in a physical way, a physical manner, mentally, emotionally, to handle and to be able to do some amazing things. We have to let them know beyond what I do for you, mentally, emotionally, intelligently, excuse me, you're able to do some amazing things. I've seen this a lot. I've seen kids believe or don't believe that they have the ability to do some great stuff in their life. I'm talking about educational wise, right? I'm talking about being able to graduate on time. I'm talking about going to a college, university, or trade school. I'm talking about being able to do things that other children do or go above and beyond or be the first in their family to graduate from high school or to even get the GED. But if they have the opportunity to get their high school diploma, to be able to get a degree from a reputable college or university. But before that even happens, getting the A in that difficult class, being able to do the track and field, be able to do the sports, be in the clubs at school, doing great things in the community, right? Or just being a great child at home, getting their work done, doing what is asked of them. Some kids just suffer from that because it's just a part of life. Some teens feel overwhelmed with their schedule every week and they're trying to find balance, but they're trying to find balance in their own lives. They're trying to figure out where they're going to go, what they're going to do, who are they going to be, who are they going to become. It's a lot of thoughts in their heads. And as parents and guardians, we are there to be their ultimate and best cheerleader, right? And to steer them and direct them in the right way. Because a lot of kids do not have that in their lives. I was fortunate to be able to work with some young men and having conversations with them, and I was telling them they can do this and they can do that, and I believe in you. And one kid said to me, he paused, he said, "Mr. Pink, you believe in me?" And I mean, I was going for like 15, 20 minutes, just is giving them motivation and inspiration, and just telling them that they can do anything, and just going on, just giving them that positivity that they need. And all that I said, they said the only thing that they heard was, "I believe in them." And I asked them, I said, "For all the stuff that I said to you, the only thing that you heard was, 'I believe in you'?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Why? Why did that stick out more than anything else that I said to you?" He said, "Well, Mr. Pink, I've never heard anybody say that to me." And I said, "Are you kidding?" He says, "No. I've never heard anybody say that they believe in me." I said, "Wow." So he asked me again, he said, "So you really believe in me?" I said, "Yeah, man." I said, "Why is it so hard?" He said, "Because I didn't get that at home. I don't get that at home. And then when I did get it, it was short lived. And because it was short lived, I just kind of said, okay, well, I guess they believe in me when I do well, but they don't believe in me when I am at least trying." I said, wow. And it made me start to think, how many of our children, how many of our grandchildren and nieces and nephews walking around with low self esteem? How many of them are walking around, excuse me, with low confidence, low belief, low stamina, don't have no energy to push through what they feel about themselves? And like I said, that cheerleader, we have to be their best cheerleader. We have to be their best support, not in just one area, but all areas. You might wonder why is my team, why is my child so low energy? Why is my child don't have no motivation? Well, sometimes we got to take some time to really figure out what's going on with you. Why are you feeling this way? Did I do something? What's going on? And a lot of times we get to find out it's not us. Sometimes it's us as parents, right? Because we're getting on their nerves. But honestly, to be serious, a lot of times they're trying to find their way. And if they don't have the support of you, and I'm gonna say something, you might not like it, but I'm here to help. If you are not giving them that positive reinforcement, that positive energy, if you're not letting them know, reminding them, not even just letting them know, that's good to let them know, but to remind them that I believe in you, reminding them that you have what it takes, reminding them that there's nothing that they can't do. If they put their energy in, if they put their thoughts together, if they really start to focus, they can do anything. Well, why am I talking about this on this morning? It's the beginning of a new week. It's the beginning of a new day. And a lot of your children just need a reboot. They need a restart. They need some renewing of their mind, of how they look at themselves. That's why I did this pivot. This is one of the reasons why I did this pivot, to start working with families more and more, because it's not just the arguing and the bickering and the fighting. That's a part of it. But the other part is why you might have trouble out of your team because they don't believe in themselves like they should. They're very weak in that area. And one of my objectives to work with families is to work with that child to see what's going on, because it's more than just the argument. There could be a lot of frustration. There could be some depression that your child is dealing with and you don't even know. There could have been something happen. I'm not even talking about any kind of abuse. I'm talking about it could have been something traumatic that happened internally with them in their own mind, and they have not shared that with you. And I'm gonna be honest, that's that's a scary place. Will you know that your child has been nurtured and loved on and supported in certain areas and other areas, but this area that they never felt comfortable, not saying they don't want to talk to you, but they didn't feel comfortable talking about that. And sometimes certain scars, we put it like this, there are certain scars that you just can't see that are not physical, but they're there. Let me say that again. There are wounds, there are scars, there are cuts that might not be able to be seen by your physical eye, but there are some scars, some wounds that your children deal with on a daily basis that you can't see. So that's why you have to look beyond your physical eyes, and you have to be able to see with a different sense, a different eye, and see what's going on with my child. What's going on with my grandchild? What's going on with my niece or my nephew? There's something wrong. There's something troubling them. I got to find out what that is, because they just don't have the motivation that they should. They don't have that giddy up and go. I need to investigate. Seriously. You need to investigate what's going on, because why am I saying all of this? This has a lot to do with them believing in themselves, because you're taking time out of your time. I'll say it again. You're taking time out of your time to find out, hey, I don't know what's going on with you, but I'm here. I don't know why you're feeling so low, but I'm here. I'm here to talk. I'm here to just listen. I'm here to hear you out, because that's how much I believe in you. You might not feel that you have all the attributes right now, but I believe that you do. I believe that you can do it. And sometimes, if we just take a little bit more time, if we take a little bit more effort to really find out what our children are dealing with, you'll come to find out a lot of it is low self-esteem. A lot of it is low confidence. A lot of it is not believing that who they are is good enough. But I want to tell you, parents, beyond the housing and the food, and that's great and that's needed, that's a necessity, right? But what is also a necessity is to let them know, to pour into them that you can do it, to pour into them that you can make it. You can make it out of the trenches of your mind, the cages that you feel like you're trapped in. It's time for a lot of our young people and our teens to get out of this trap, feeling that they have to do certain things, right? Like other people doing, that are negative, that it's going to lead to a dead end. No, you can do better. You have to go above and beyond what you see. And it's hard to be able to do that when they don't believe in themselves enough, when they're just comfortable in this place of nothingness. Everybody has a purpose. Not only do you have a purpose, but your child has a purpose. Your child has an assignment. They were chosen to be on this earth to do something, to contribute. And because they were put on this earth to contribute, our job, our objective is to help them get there. Because we're not raising children. We're not raising children. Hear what I'm saying. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, and you probably think I am just have lost my ever-loving mind. We're not raising children. Your teens, you're not raising children. You're raising young adults into adulthood. I'm not trying to do this fancy stuff. This is just what it is. We're not raising children. We're raising adults. We're raising young adults. We're raising leaders. Because think about it, if we're raising children, well, we're getting them to that certain point of childhood. And then what's left, because we're not going backwards. We weren't designed by the Creator to go backwards. We're going forward. We walk forward. So your children have to go forward. So what's in front of them? What's in front of the teens that are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, their 20s and their 30s? So we're raising young adults into adulthood. So they have to know that we're not going to be there every day. So that pouring in has to be constant. That level of support and assistance has to be constant, because they're going to get to 18, 19, and 20, and they're going to be able to need everything that you poured into them. Because if you just say, I'm just raising my child, we're raising children, there's going to be a certain place that they stop growing. And we don't want them to have problems growing. I'm trying to think of the term. It's not coming to my mind. Can't think of the term right now, but it's the subtle. I can't think of it, y'all. I'm sorry. It's alive. It's all right. It's all right. But we don't want them to have growth that is stunted. Is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to end here. I want you to know. I want you to believe in what I'm saying. I want you to take in what I'm saying. Pour into your children. Pour into them, because they need that from you. Please pour into them. Good morning, sister. Good morning, Miss Michelle D. Clark. Good morning, sister. Just pour into your children. Pour into them. So I'm going to cut it here because I'm way over my time, but I really felt like I needed to say this morning. If you care, please share this with someone. Please encourage them. Please, please, please pour into them and share this with someone, okay? So another thing is, I am excited about the rest of this month. Why am I excited about the rest of this month? Because I'm back on radio after a little bit of a hiatus. I have this podcast. I mean, y'all gonna get ready. It's the same one. It's gonna look a little different. We're gonna have some great things, great topics. And most of all, if you are looking, if you're searching for a family coach to help you in your family, maybe you just need some tips, some pointers, maybe you just need some guidance in your family, and your child just needs what I have, that I possess. And I'm not afraid to say that. No, I'm not afraid to say that, because I believe what God has put inside of me to help you and your family get to another level, to really grow that family dynamic. That's what I believe. That's what I absolutely, truly believe. This is a gift that I've been given. And not only has this been a gift that I've been given, I'm not going to hold on to this gift. I'm going to share this gift. And my gift is to help your family rebuild their family dynamic. If that's you, if you're interested in family coaching and my program, which is called the Family Reconnection Program, I want you to go to my bio right now, right now, right now, And I want you to sign up for your free 30-minute consultation call and let me see how I can help you, because I'm in the business of helping family. I am a servant to your family. I want to serve you the best way that I can, one family, serving one family at a time. Thank you so much for your time. Listen, tomorrow, catch me, Family Morning Transformation at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, I thank you so much for your time. I love you. Have a wonderful, blessed day and a blessed week. See you tomorrow.